Hey, what's going on? It's Sean from nerdgasms.net. My pal Pixel Dan said I should probably put this video together to show you guys what I got at the Kane County Toy Show. So this past weekend was the Kane County Toy Show. So if you're from the Chicagoland area, you probably have heard of this. If not, it's this amazingly big flea market, this giant flea market that's nothing but toys. From dolls to vintage dinky toys and old train sets to He-Man and Star Wars and everything in between. So my wife was lucky enough to come with me to get to go to buy all these toys. So I want to go through and show you guys a little bit of what I got and what they have there. So my favorite piece that I got while I was there was vintage Lion Man from the Flash Gordon line, mint on card. So I'm sure you've all heard of the Flash Gordon movie, but they had a really cool Mattel toy line that came with it, and it's a really great line. And it was one that I only had a handful of figures from when I was a kid, but I've been trying to get all of them now, and so it was really great to get an unpunched card, a mint card of the Lion Man. So if any of you out there have the complete set on card, you may want to send me an email. Next, I got Casey Jones from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. Casey Jones was one of my all-time favorite characters from the show. The card's a little beat up, but it was just a couple bucks. Apparently, the guy was selling them had a whole line of mint on card ones, but put them in a box, and the box pressed down and pushed the card tops, creating a fold here, right there, which is a major bummer, but you know, the card is still decent enough to display once you fold it. So on the front, you can't tell when it's like this, but unpunched. And you know, Casey Jones was an important part of the Ninja Turtles TV show, cartoon, so this was a great pickup for me in my Ninja Turtles collection. And I got some more Star Wars figures, vintage ones. I got my main man Lando, and my buddy was Lando for Halloween, and I was Wilbur Hood. So Star Wars still important to me, even though I've hit 25 for 11th straight year. So Lando. Got my droid here. No broken pieces. And I think these were all like $3 a piece. So. And then I got my Gamorrean guard. I believe I picked up a couple of him. So I can make like a nice Jabba and Rancor scene display. Yeah, I got a second Gamorrean guard for $3. You can't really go wrong on these. 1980. Yeah, 1982. Makes me feel old. And then I got a vintage Sand Trooper, or sorry, Tuscan Raider. And he was just a couple of bucks too. He's missing some weapons, but paint app is pretty good. And he's got his cape, but he's missing his staff. But for a couple bucks, you can't really go wrong. Keeping with the Star Wars theme. I got a mint complete Greedo with his gun. He's in really good shape. Everything's really tight. And he's complete. Paint app is pretty good. Can you hold this over here? So for a couple bucks, you can't really go wrong with him. This one was one I've been trying to find on eBay. I haven't had much luck. But I found him at the Kane County Toy Show, and he was much cheaper than he was on eBay. So I've got Yoda with the orange snake. The only thing he's missing is his gimmer stick, but I imagine I can find one at some point. But he was a lot cheaper than he was on eBay, and so I'm pretty happy about him. And then here's a line that a lot of people don't remember, because it was the Marvel Secret Wars. They only did a few figures for it, but the black suit SpiderMan was one of them, ones I don't have, and he was just a couple bucks. I think he was $4. So I had to add him to my collection. And then there was a guy selling these for $3 a pop or $4 a pop. A bunch of the vintage Ninja Turtle figures. Rat King, Mondo Gecko, so it's several of the vintage Ninja Turtle figures, and for that cheap, they're mostly complete. Can't really go wrong. Now to the really good stuff. I was missing a vintage Snout Spout. I had him as a kid, and I never had, or I didn't have him as an adult. So he going to go along perfectly with my my classics figure. So I've been watching for one on eBay, but they keep going for more than I'm willing to spend, and so I got him cheaper at the Kane County Toy Show, and he's in pretty good shape. Not to be outdone by Pixel Dan, I too got a Mesquite tour at the Kane County Toy Show, and his is in better shape than mine. He pumps, but he's got to be primed. I think he was out in the cold, so he's still got the pumping action on his blood, and he's missing his gun, but reasonably tight joints, and again, much less than I've seen him on eBay. So he'll go really well with my classics figure. Another figure I was looking for that either the figure was, they wanted too much for it, or it was the shipping was too high, is a vintage Evelyn. And she's got reasonably tight joints, and she's doing goofy stuff with her hands, but she's a really great figure and will go along perfectly with display with my classics, Matty Collector Classics Masters of the Universe. Then we got the Rock People, which, if you collect the Masters of the Universe Classics line, you know that they were the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I already had the figure, but he was only like $5, and you can't find the gun on eBay for less than that. So to be able to get his gun and have him complete, I picked up another one. You can never have too many Rock People. And last but certainly not least is I've got him to go along with my mask collection. As you can see, there's some vehicles I'm missing. And this guy is, he's a little bit broken up. He's missing one blade for his, on top of the helicopter. But these have been going for ridiculous amounts of money on eBay, and I just couldn't justify it for one of the ones I'm not in love with, but he's essential for the mask line. So for a couple bucks, I picked him up. I was pretty happy. I think he was like $8. And so pretty much, yeah, that rounds up my experience at the Kane County Toy Show. I did meet a seller who had almost the entire collection of rocks and bugs and things of the ones that I was missing. So I'm working out a deal with him to get those. So that's pretty exciting, but it's going to have to be through the mail in another haul video later. But if you have never been to the Kane County Toy Show, they do them twice a year, and I believe the next one is the same weekend as C2E2. So if you're coming in town for C2E2, you're looking at about an hour 15 outside of Chicago, and it's a really great show. Tons of people selling. You get some really good deals and some great stuff. And I figure since I'm here, there's a store right around the block from me called Forever Young. The lady's got some really great vintage toys. And she's going out of business. Apparently she's been going out of business for several years now, but the stuff she has is pretty amazing. And she was at the show passing out flyers about shutting down her store. So if any of you are in the Chicago area, definitely check her out. And then coming up soon is the Mirrors toy auction. They were there, and I'm sure there's going to be some amazing classic toys there that maybe you can afford, maybe you cannot, but there's going to be a lot of stuff to drool over. So definitely check out the Mirrors toy auction at mirrorsonlineauction.com. It's November 8th through the 16th. So yeah, that was my experience at Kane County Toy Show, and it's my first time going, and it was a really great time. Got to see a lot of cool stuff that I have never seen in person, or I have never seen in that good a shape. So definitely check it out and check out some more of my videos. Thanks a lot. This is nerdgasms.net.